He was driving erratically, and they smelled alcohol. So I'm certain it was some sort of combination of things. It's just a sad. It's just another example of the downfall. And, he's got to be better than that. We all have our moments. We all make mistakes. There's so many people that have DUIs out there. It's embarrassing. But I don't think it's the end of the world. But I think it's a window into how chaotic this dude's life really is.
It's much worse because it's him, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, really, really chaotic life. Listen, I've had too much to drink. I've been overserved many, many times. I don't know to that extent in a long, long time. That is hammered at 3 a.m.
And it's never been easier to not drink and drive than it is in 2017 with Uber, Lyft.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy of extraordinary means. I mean, he could have a full-time driver at his disposal.
True, but
at all points of the day.
But if you're at a bar all night or if you're popping pills all night, whatever it is, you just don't make the right decisions.
You're making bad decisions. Sure.
Right.
Yep, that's true.
So, obviously sober, he would have said, yeah, I should have taken Uber
But if you're
or had a private.
Tiger and you have these issues, don't you just hire somebody that you trust and say, look, I'm going to overpay you, but you're always going to be on call. And if you get that call at 3 in the morning, you just have to come and get me out of the situation.
All right, but here's the difference. You got to make the call at 3 in the morning.
Right.
Okay, so he needs a babysitter too?
He's not thinking
Plus,
straight.
he doesn't want to call somebody at 3 in the morning. Hey, I'm hammered. I just left some chick's house. Get me home. Which I guarantee you is what happened.
I thought he was at his restaurant.
But why wouldn't you
Is
do
that what they're saying?
Golf Channel was map questing his house to his restaurant. So,
all right.
I mean,
3 in the morning at his restaurant, I'm not buying it.
Why not?
I haven't seen anything which says where he
Well,
was.
it's his restaurant.
he's waiting for a hottie bartender. He's slamming to get off work.
He's at the restaurant all the time. I'm telling you, it was chasing tail. 100% he was at
Well,
some
maybe he was
Perkins.
doing that at the restaurant.
Okay, I'm going to guess he was just finished tagging it at some, Hooters waitress's house. Okay, and he's trying to sneak home.
Why can't it be his
he
restaurant's waitress?
It could be, but I'm going to guess it was something he was doing on the sly. Everybody didn't know. It's 3 in the morning, trying to sneak home. Probably get home before the kids wake up. I mean,
and this tells me he's done it 1,000 times. He just got caught this time.
So which is why his girlfriend, he has a girlfriend who's in Texas, was distraught.
What did Golf Channel say about these? I don't
They were just showing a map of where the restaurant was compared to where he got pulled over. So Valdez was thinking
sure, it's a small area. How far is it?
He came from the
A
restaurant.
couple miles.
Yeah.
By the way, they said his complex, and we knew it was outrageous, but somebody referred to it as $83 million property. $83 million property.
Yeah. And that's in Florida. I mean, which means anywhere else it's worth like $150 million.
That'd be $1 billion.
Well, he was pulled
Potomac.
over. I mean, for what it's worth, we don't know where he was, but he was heading in the opposite direction of his $83 million waterfront home and his restaurant, The Woods.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was? He was driving away from it?
Correct.
He didn't even know where he was.
And they all said that he was arrogant. Shocker.
Of course he was arrogant.
He refused the breathalyzer.
He's a terrible person.
But I just think he's spiraling because he can't play golf anymore. He's had these issues. Look, he's had prescription drug issues for years. Wasn't he on something?
Well,
the fire
he was
hydrant?
claiming he was having the ambient sex and all that.
Right,
too.
he was on Ambien. He was on something else. I mean, I think he's probably been doing pills for a while.
He has prescriptions, I guess, from what I read, for Ambien and Vicodin.
Right. So I just think he's spiraling because I just think he's a lonely dude. He's got no more golf. He knows he's not good anymore.
Right.
He knows he probably can't play anymore. He doesn't see his kids a lot. I'm sure it's, split custody. So I just think he's spiraling out of control. He's got some deep-rooted issues right now.
But I think he's had it for a long time. This is just exposing
I agree.
him.
I agree.
Long time.
But I think it's worse now because his golf game is so bad.
I'm sure. It's a window into the chaotic life that this guy is living. It's actually sad. I know a lot of people are like, oh, your boy Tiger. My phone, this literally happened to me. So I'm at a volleyball tournament in Pittsburgh. And my phone, I have it set so it doesn't vibrate or anything when I get texts. I just, whenever I look at it, I'll see the notifications. My phone literally overheated on my hip, okay? You know how that sometimes your phone will just overheat? And I had so many texts and so many tweets that I continued. I think it would have just burned up. My phone would have burned up. It literally was overheating.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is my phone so hot? And I picked it up, and it was text from Drabby, text from Healy, text from Rock, text from anybody in the country about your boy Tiger.
Because they know you love him.
And I know some people are like fist pumping because there's going to be like Tiger
But
talk
you
all
only
week.
like him when he's on the course.
Yeah, but I think I honestly my reaction was sad. This is sad.
It is. It's a sad milestone for Tiger. It keeps getting worse for him.
And when you saw the brutal mugshot, it got even worse.
Then ESPN touched it up on SportsCenter.
What is ESPN doing?
What are they
Fake
doing?
news everywhere. ESPN is now Adam.
Just
fake
leave it
news.
untouched. It's a
I
mugshot.
didn't
It's
see-
supposed to look bad.
Yeah, why would they do that?
I don't know.
Hey, can you issue a side by side of the ESPN mugshot and the real mugshot? Can you tweet that
Yeah.
from
I mean,
Junks
did they
Radio?
just tweak the lighting? It looked like they tweaked.
No, they combed his hair.
Yeah, they
His
gave him
hair
hair.
in the mugshot up at the top of his head
Seriously.
is disheveled and sticking out up all over the place.
people at ESPN are
And
the
then at
worst.
ESPN, they retouched it and kind of matted it down.
What
and
did
made
they-
it look better.
Did they have some sort of
You are
agreement
fake
with
news.
Steinberg, like
I
his
don't
agent
know.
or something?
know.
I'm not sure.
What's going on with that? He looks obliterated.
I tweeted
He
this
does.
yesterday. I
Yeah.
said, I don't root for people to get DWIs. This is in response to somebody.
Yeah.
I said, but if you're going to get one, do it after the Caps and Wiz are eliminated.